Begin by coming into a seated position that's comfortable for you. You don't need to sit in any special way, other than to make sure that your spine can be upright and as straight as possible. If you sit in a variation of cross-legged position, I always recommend that you sit either on a cushion or a block or some sort of blanket folded, just to raise your hips up higher than your knees to make things a little more comfortable and help your body get into a comfortable alignment. I like to bring one shin and ankle next to the other shin and ankle. No need to cross unless that's more comfortable for you. Allow your hands to rest softly on your knees or your thighs, wherever is a comfortable distance. And your hands can face down or they can face up, whichever is more appropriate for you right now. As you sit, allow your eyes to slide softly closed and start to come inside. Just notice that you are sitting. You might feel a little fidgety, and if that's the case, you can move around a little bit until your sitting bones are firmly grounded into your mat or your cushion, until you feel balanced. And just start to notice the places where your body is touching the mat, the cushion, the places where your body is touching another place on your body, such as your hands resting on your legs. See if you can start to lengthen up through the sides of the waist, feeling like you can get a little bit taller, lifting through the chest and opening the shoulders while relaxing them down the back, and reaching the crown of your head up to the ceiling or to the sky. As you lengthen, notice if any places become tense and where you might be able to relax, such as the face, the jaw, the shoulders. Notice if you're gripping anything in the hands or the feet. And just come into that stillness. Begin now to notice your breath, especially in the belly. Notice the belly rising and falling as you inhale and as you exhale. Not forcing the breath in any way, but just paying attention, bringing your awareness to that place in the body where you can feel the breath. And just allowing it to flow in and out softly. If you can, see if you can follow that breath not just in the front of the body, but along the sides and the lower back, as that breath is really expanding that whole region out as you inhale. And contracting it slightly and naturally as you exhale. Now the next time you breathe in, see if you can feel that breath move into the belly and then up into the rib cage area. You can place your hand there if you feel like it would help you to feel the breath in that place. And as the breath flows out, it moves out from the rib cage area down through the belly and out through the root. Breathing in, feeling it come in and up. And breathe breathing out, feeling it flowing out like a wave. If you're forcing the breath to do this, just take a step back, notice, and see if you can soften your trying muscles. And instead invite the breath into the rib cage. And again, think all around the body, including the sides and the back body. And then adding on, feel the in-breath come in through the belly, move up through the ribs, maybe even touch into the chest, filling the lungs. As you exhale, feel that breath move out, chest, ribs, belly. Practice this 3-part breath, using your hands if it helps you. Feeling that breath move deeply, slowly, consciously. Filling the entire torso. If it helps, you can also imagine the breath as a wave flowing in through the belly, rippling up through to the chest, and then exhaling and flowing down as if moving back out to sea. With your eyes closed, you can imagine the breath as this wave. And again, noticing your posture, just taking a moment to see if you're still sitting straight and tall, without forcing. Sitting tall yet remaining relaxed. And breathing this 3-part yogic breath, this long, deep, fluid breath. If you like, you can start to add the sound of the ocean, layering on the Ujjayi breath by gently constricting the back of the throat to make a sort of hissing noise, almost as if when you exhale you're fogging up a mirror, but keeping the lips closed. And inhaling, feeling as if that mirror came to the back of your head. And then around to the front again. Even if you're trying to add the sound to the breath, please try to keep as best as you can that flow being unforced and relaxed, inviting the breath to make that sound. If you can't, just continue on with the 3-part breath, just as you were doing, without adding any noise. It's all fine. And throughout your practice, you will use one of these breaths to help guide you. When you feel that you can't breathe comfortably, we take that as a sign to listen to our body, and to maybe adjust a posture, add a prop, maybe just back off a little bit today. Always being compassionate toward ourselves and taking care of our bodies in whatever state they may be in right now and in this moment. Take a few more deep breaths, sitting here quietly, enjoying the stillness. If you have an intention for today's practice, just call it to mind. If you'd like to dedicate your practice to someone or something, you may choose to do that as well. And when you are ready, just slowly begin to flutter the eyelids open. I like to gaze at a spot a few feet in front of me, keeping that gaze down toward the floor, just to start to take in the room and the stimulation in the room little by little, keeping that calm, still center.